Alright guys, here we are back for our second audio of the year. These babies take a long time, so I don't know how long I can keep this up. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to slow this goal down here. We can see our fullback coming in off the corner. Okay, wonderful. Receives on attacking foot. Now we're going to see, can we draw that defender? Let's watch this defender come to the ball. Creates an open space. So bang, right there. Creates an open space. So because we got the defender coming out to challenge the ball, an open space here to net. So we're able to dribble to net, pull another defender in. We can dribble around that defender, and then we're going to net. Okay, we don't get exactly the shot off on net yet, so it's a mad scramble in front of the net. You're trying to put the ball through some legs and that kind of thing, or just anything to get a shot. Here we receive on the back, so then there's space between the defender, a little heel roll, and bang, great finish in the net. Like I say, risk versus reward. You can use that heel spin move in the offensive third without any consequences, I guess. Like what happens? They can't score on you if you mess that up. You know, it's a great creative move, great finish. Awesome job, guys. First goal. Okay, we're going to break down corners now in terms of moving, fullbacks moving up. We've seen one example, our fullbacks moved up. I want to show you a second example of a corner during the game where our fullbacks have moved up. I'll slow it down later to give you a better idea, but right now we currently have two fullbacks who have moved up. And you can see we came to a circle, we're circling the ball from the corner and moving the ball out. Great, as we can see right now, having two fullbacks created a massive scoring chance for our opponents, and it just about went in the net. This was actually at the end of first half, so we were up by one, so it would have been a pretty nasty goal to let in. So we can see here's our two fullbacks on the corner, and they're moved up. It creates a really unbalanced in the back end that if we give up the ball, as we can see what just happened, it's going to be a scoring opportunity for them. So as the ball's being kicked around and we're circling it in the corner, I just want to identify, and I'm going to slow it down here, pause it actually. I'm going to show you here, our two fullbacks are still in, and so for the length of time I take to shoot, to miss the ball, to put it back in the corner, to circle it back out, we still have left this chance. It's a one-on-one opportunity, and our two fullbacks must sprint back in order to make this, in order to defend. They do, but this has created two one-on-one opportunities. So when our corner does not get completed, let's just bring our three fullbacks back. So this is a great concept here. Going to the chalkboard now, baby. Here we go. Major concept. Pay attention. The decision of which fullbacks to move up on corner kicks is not a light decision, or a decision just made out of a whim, or a decision that says, gee, I'm the fullback. I don't get much chance to score, so I'm going to move up and score. There definitely needs to be some communication on this part. In terms of communication, the center back is usually what we could call the quarterback, the defensive line. They're the key to communicating shape, direction, and approach. We can see during the first corner kick we took, it was set up as such. It was on this end of the field, and in this case, fullback moved in. We maintained two fullbacks at the back, and went bang, bang, and then some lovely dribbling, and a lot of bing bang bong bong bing 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 bing, and then yay, goal. Okay, I know that was definitely a fast track. Pretty good learning right there. Okay, I want to take you to this video we just observed in terms of what happened here. They gave off of our corner. Our opponents ended up with an extremely progressive scoring attack. So what happened in this case? Our fullback came in. In this case, our left back, our center back came in. Pretty much in the box. This left one fullback left to defend. Hopefully when you see this in this chalkboard, it's easy to demonstrate what happened. So in this case, we took the ball, crossed the ball, it got bang bong bing bong bing binged, came back out, we did a little circling of the ball, and our center back and left back continued to stay here. So when we lost the ball quickly came out. And in fact, we had to chase that baby down. We need to chase that baby down. So the key to remember when we are having our own corners is we shall only send one fullback in. One fullback in. Okay, if the ball's on the right side, it would almost certainly be right back's going to come for a short option pass. Vice versa, ball's on the left hand side, the left back comes in. If left and right back do not come in, this would be a center back's decision. Center back would say, I'm going in. Center back's coming in at about here, at the offside line. Ball comes in as a cross, can come out here. We may want to play the ball out here as such. I know we haven't studied our offensive corners. It's pretty early in the season to be looking at that. However, I have observed that in terms of giving players some guidance in terms of how to maneuver our fullbacks during our offensive corners, as we do not want to give up a prime scoring opportunity on our own end when we have the ball, when we have a corner. Alright guys, we're going to look at our second goal that we scored in the game. And it happens pretty quick, as you can see. Bang! I always like watching our goals go in. It's a nice feeling, isn't it, guys? I'm going to slow this baby down now. Oh, got to get a little hand wipe here, just in case. You didn't know it was raining. Okay, let's look at the ball right here, guys. We receive the ball here. I want to freeze this. Look at this empty space, open space behind the defender. Watch this great chip pass. Look at this. Got a player running on. That is just perfect, boys. Love it. We get a quick shot off of that. Okay, the rebound comes out and we finish. Remember, when fullbacks come in, we can chip the ball over, and you guys are really good at this, okay? And it's going to result in lots of goals this season, okay? And great job. Get the wipe again. Almost looks like a face, kind of freaky, actually. Okay, here's our third goal. Gonna let this play in full speed first, please. Always nice to see that strike. What a powerful strike. Powerful strike. Some of the best strikes at distance for sure that I've seen. Okay, we're gonna slow this one down now. Okay, again, I want to draw attention to this. Fullback's coming in for a potential throw, and so they're pulling in the defense. Our opponents are pulling in. It creates an open space in front. Okay, this is a throw to space. So a bounce, couple bounces right to our striker. I like this. Two steps, looks up, has space, go for the strike. If you've got the kick, take the kick. Okay, great finish, guys. Great finish. That's a quick goal. Quick goal. And this would be our final. The final goal. This would actually be our game-winning goal here, boys. Game-winning goal. I would almost call this almost like a grinder goal. Again, this is our second goal this year, a goal off our opponent's goal kicks. Okay. Okay, being in the right position. Okay, watch this pass on lead foot, passes it through again, open space in between, in behind, and we're just taking to net, and we, with a nice move to get under the arm. I mean, hard to see from this angle, and a great finish. Okay, game-winning goal, boys. We love it. That was one cold night. Nice to get the W on that one, baby. Okay, now we're gonna look at some goals against here, guys. Sometimes hard ones to look at, but it's always good. Sometimes we learn much more from the goals that get scored on us versus the goals that we score. Now, when I say sometimes we learn more, this is one, boys, you guys played really sharp, even though they got a goal on us. I'm going to break this down for you. I really couldn't ask for much. First attempt here to block the shot. We're all in. We're all in. Look at that jump. I'm going to try to block the shot. That's what I can't ask for more, boys. Can't ask for more. Okay, ball gets passed down. I'm going to show you. We have two one-on-ones. We're defending well. Our defender is behind the coach, actually. Okay, we're taking away. We're taking away. Maybe we're in a little bit too deep, but hey, we're trying to block the shot, block the cross. I'm okay with this. Now, shot goes up. We can see our player trying to get a touch on the ball. So far, two great attempts to block the ball, just not lucky. Bang. You can see here, again, we're trying to block the ball. We're also goal side the player, once again. Here we try to block. Now for here, I can see the shape looks great. Just seems to be a looper ball with the wind. It was actually missing the net. From the angle I was on, I could see the ball being pulled back for the wind. So in my mind, the wind scored that goal, guys. Okay, we're going to bring this down to the second goal they scored against us. I guess this was actually the third goal, but I have them in a different order just for teaching methods here. So we have the ball here. We're playing back. I don't mind this. It's just don't play it back to our player. We play it back to the other team. That's fine. That's fine. I like the idea that we're using the concept of playing back to restart. That's great. So we do have to fight to get the ball back. Right now we've gained possession. And we are going to use that same move, if you recall. It's a heel back move that we're going to use to heel to spin. And it just kind of went to the opponent. So then it's kind of a mix and mingle here, and then they end up with the ball. And what happens here, they're going to, and again, we're trying to block. Look at the defense shuffling. Great, we're trying to block it. We're shuffling. It's just, again, another looper. And at this point, our keeper is just off the line a little bit. On these loopers, we just want to be close as a keeper to being on the line, because the wind is going to take it down. A heavy wind like that is going to take the ball down. It just snuck back. So again, another major concept moment here, guys. Our goal, opposition, goal kicks, and shape. Pay attention. If you've been sleeping since then, pay attention now, boys. Guys, I'd like to turn our attention to whenever our opponents have a goal kick, and how we're trying to line up, and what's our shape on this. As you look at if you look at the screen now, I've noticed on a few occasions, and this could be in part because of me, and when I mention no risk, all reward, when this happens, they come in, they play short, and bang, and we pressure. We come in, try to give a little cough up the ball. We have people going to the net. Okay, so we cough up the ball, and then maybe we get a goal, which we have already this year, and we score. Okay, so I've definitely emphasized that. Now when I'm looking at the risk versus reward principle, it is namely if we're looking at our strikers coming in and pressuring the ball. I hope if you can see by this illustration on the chalkboard that we are really leaving our defensive end almost helpless. You can see we have 5 of our players looking at the ball, trying to get the ball. As soon as that ball is touched, we're going to attack, we're going to press, we're just ready to jump. What's happening is that in cases where the last game we've played, that team is trying to play over our heads, and they're trying to play the ball long. They've only played short once, and that short actually resulted in really a long ball. So their approach is to play long and not to play short. So what we do need to do is read that immediately. And say, okay, like they're only playing long, so we're guarding short. So by us having 5 players looking to press the ball, looking to guard the short, it's really giving them the advantage because they're not even looking at playing short. They're always going long. So if you look at this, we can see 5 players up and 3 back. We can see we're outnumbered in the back. A team that can recognize that, they're going to play the ball where they have numbers. And so on a consistent basis, they're doing this, getting the ball up. Granted, yes, they wouldn't always make that touch to control, or we would step and get the ball. However, it's extremely, extremely dangerous. So what can we do to counter this? The thing I want to identify here is, let's look at our fullbacks. All fullbacks, are they in the correct shape? So if you're thinking, I have no idea, or if you're thinking, yeah, totally, dude, yeah, like they're right there, they're behind all the red, they're in a line, like they look sharp, I'm gonna challenge you a little bit. What part of the net, what part do we not want the ball to go into? Well, I kind of gave it away a little bit, the net. So if we have our left back and our right back so wide when we don't have the ball, true, the ball is way back here, but we have them so wide this is what's happening. It creates one-on-one opportunities. Really dangerous, because this one-on-one is really a two-on-one. So they get a through ball. So if we have our defense A in a line, a straight line, and B so far separated, such a far distance from each other, it's creating a one-on-one or a two-on-one for our opponents. So let's just see what happens. So if we bring our back in, remember, we are guarding the net. So the net is here. We want to bring us back. So on their goal kicks, we are tight. What I like to recall to is squeeze. We're squeezed in the back. So we're squeezed in. At this point, the ball is in the center. We don't know where it's going. So yes, stay in a line, perfectly fine. Ball's way back. They put their long ball in. Long ball goes here. Okay, long ball goes here. As we talked at practice, first, second, third defender. So first defender would be left back. Left back comes out and pressures. Okay, you want to support that. So if we get past left back, center back, you're going to pull in, and right back is going to pull in. So no longer are we in a straight square line. We have a diagonal approach, a first, second, and third defender. And of course we got, our mids are coming back as well. Okay, so that's a key ingredient in terms of looking at our fullbacks positioning on goal kicks. Now let's look at these players. A striker, left and right, great, because we want to be there to pressure. One thing I'll say, if they play the ball here, can we pressure on this approach? Take away the outside, because we don't want them to go outside. We want to pressure them so they cough the ball up. If they're forced to pass back to keeper, we already have our players are pressing on these players. So a great opportunity. On the other hand, if we press on the inside out, that pretty much gives them exactly what they want. They want to play the ball out. So then they're just going to play the ball out. Hopefully that makes sense. Let's bring us back. Let's bring us back to our shape. So if this is what we have two strikers, one mid-center. Let's look where these players are. That if they stay the same, if they stay exactly where they are right now, which could be possible, this is what I'd be looking at. We want to get behind some players. Get behind. Sorry, my bad. We're getting in front. We're getting in front of these players, And you say, why in front? Well, our defense are behind, and these players are marking up. I'm totally fine, even if this happens. Okay, so likely these guys aren't going to be. Likely these guys aren't going to be so far removed out of the play. Likely it's going to look something like this. We just want to be in front. So if they try to get the ball, that's how we can get the turnovers. So hopefully that illustrates when our opponents have their goal kick, how we're looking at situating so we have the best opportunity here not to get scored on. So we're tight in the back, our two strikers are ready to press, and our three midfields are looking at who to mark up on ball side. So it's ball, you, and other player, while our fullbacks in the back, they're goal side. It's our goal, our player, and the ball. Alright, thanks guys. Alright guys, I just want to show you examples of how on their goal kicks our defense has been up, like the shape of our fullbacks. As you can see, in this case has resulted in a goal. Before I get into the details, I want to illustrate how they celebrated this goal. I know it's kind of odd how they celebrate the goal. Watch this guy. This makes me laugh. Just watch him. Don't even watch the play. Okay, they just scored. Watch this. Keep your eyes on him. Keep your eyes on him. This is like an awesome dive. Watch this. Watch this, guys. This will fill your bucket, boys. Remember, it's cold. It's freezing. It's raining and freezing. Look at this. Look at that. That's some serious skill, guys. That's some serious skill. All right, back to this. Okay, as we can see here, their goal kick. We have two strikers and our mid-center. In to try to get the ball. Cool, no worries. We can see our fullbacks. They are spread out. They're not narrow. They're not narrow, and they're spread out. And it looks like our left back is a little bit up on that angle. I want to say here, right here, we've got two one-on-ones, which is pretty harmless. And we can see in the mid, we also have a defense. Okay, this looks pretty harmless. I'll identify this player stops running right now, so he leaves his man. He lets his man come in. This is integral. Watch what happens. Because the player is left in, now they have created a 2-on-1. Okay, a 2-on-1. One went from a 2-on-2 to 2-on-1s, I should say. There's now a 2-on-1, so they get to pass through. Now this is forced our defense to come up. So now what we have, we got three players on the ball, watching the ball, and one player, as you can see, going in front of our net. Our left back is still trying to recover because they were wide. They were wide. So if the pass comes in, our left back is trying to get back into the play. The pass comes in, and they one touch. Maybe if they took two touches, this wouldn't have been a shot and wouldn't have been a goal. This was just a great place goal, and I'm going to tell you, it again was bouncing out. The wind took it back in. Okay, so however, the wind wouldn't get total credit for this goal by any means. Yeah, it was our fullback shape on this. So I'm going to give a couple more examples here of the shape on their goal kicks. Exactly what happens. Yes, this is the only time they played short, but it's kind of a fake short. They just went long. Their only intent is to go long on their goal kicks. So let's break this one down so we can see what happened. How did they get a shot? Okay, I want to show you right here. We've got immediate pressure. Great. Don't change a thing. That's what we want. Immediate pressure coming in. Let's focus on the goal and on our fullbacks. We can see right now we got they're tight, but they're on the side. As soon as we can see that center mid's gonna go, sorry, center back's gonna get that ball, our left back has to get in behind real fast. And if we're gonna get the ball, let's try not to just wave our legs. Let's put our body on that, a head or a chest. Okay, this is a great play. We are looking to play the ball out, looking to play the ball not back where it came from. Just they had some speed, so they got to the ball before us. Little unlucky in that play. Okay, again, we're going to watch this one come through. Okay, let's freeze. Right now, we can see center back and left back are tight. Our right back is near the side. So we just got to remember, keep them close together. They got to squeeze together on the back end, guys. Squeeze together on the back end. All right, a short little tidbit here on fullbacks moving up. Just having awareness. This is again another key concept here. So as we're attacking and we're moving the ball up or trying to penetrate their back line, okay, we give up the ball. That's going to happen a lot. No worries. But in this case, I want us to identify our third fullback is way up, trying to be involved in the offensive attack when the ball is already our forwards and mids. We've got that covered. So it just creates an opportunity for our opponents to counter attack. So remember, three at the back. We can move up, but move up with the ball. Now I want to give you guys some examples of some really solid play you guys have had. Really solid, guys. Alright, you guys are coming together real fine, boys. Okay, let's just break this down, guys. They're coming in. I want to identify, we've got two players, one behind, one on the side, trying to close down. And also our center back, backpedaling. Okay. First defender, watch what first defender does. Blocks the shot. Great. Goes to our center back. Okay, our center back's there, makes a touch, and is looking to outplay the ball. Okay, our left back is also ready to receive the ball in case we play to him. Okay, front foot receiving, so we can easily turn, and we're off and going. Okay, guys, taking it to space. They give you space, you take the space. Okay, I want to show you guys this again. Do you see we're tackling the ball? They were tight. Whenever you say that it's a bad touch, that's to win that ball. Now I'll slow this one down. So you can see right now our fullback is already starting to shuffle. This is a fast player, so let's give him lots of space. Give him lots of space in front of us. I'm very impressed with that recognition of being a speedy player. You got to give him space. And then when he makes that bad touch, see what we're doing? We're tackling him. When he makes that bad touch, and I don't mean tackle by pushing him to the ground, I mean tackling to win the ball. That's what people say in soccer terms when they say tackle. It's not a football tackle. It's tackling the ball. Okay, again, I want to say right here, the ball's coming. Okay, a bad touch, really long touch. That's when we go bang. Tackle the ball, tackle the ball. If the ball is in his feet, if he's moving with the ball at pace, we backpedal, right? All right, here we go. Who takes defensive throws? We're up by 1 goal, 10 minutes left. Small learning moment here. We got our fullback taking this throw. Remember, 10 minutes left in the game. We're only up by 1 goal. Should this be fullback? Should this be mid-left, mid-right? Now, I'm going to give you a little trick here. Again, same throw in. Sorry, different throw in, same player. And this is what happens. So my preference is game management. If we're up by 1, our mids are going to take those throws. We want to have our 3 backs all ready in case we give up the ball. Which in soccer it can happen, right? Now let's look at some awesome plays again, boys. Just some awesome plays. That's all. Let her run. Let her run. All right, this is one. As we transition the ball, this one right here. I don't know what's this. The 4th person right here. The 4th person. There you go, Kiefer. Put that on your highlight reel, man. Watch it again. Watch that first touch and turn. Okay, and then watch Noah's distribution, and then Kale doing the shadow. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, again. Just let these babies play. Like this cross, like Carson's take it in, take the ball in. Really good, boys, really good. You gotta like this pressure, guys. This is sustained pressure in their end. Sustained pressure. See, with efforts like this, guys, with efforts like this, it's all about effort. This is a nice free kick we had here. Love this little head. Little head chip. Ah, she almost worked, boys. That would have been so pretty for the finish. Yeah, well, I like this free kick. Very close, boys. Very close. Okay, I want to focus on keeper distribution. There's a reason why we practice this. Okay, keepers are involved in a lot of distribution, especially this first half. Okay. There's little more than a coach admires when we can start at the keeper to play short and end up getting a shot at net. That's just wonderful, boys. Let's look at the shape here, how we're able to move the ball out. I like the patience. This is how you play soccer, guys, okay? This is how you play soccer. Yeah, the older levels you get, they're going to encourage you to play short, to play possession. So we get the keeper involved at this age. They're only going to benefit by these early touches of teaching our team how to switch the ball. Now I want to go to the chalkboard to talk about what happens when we're up by 1 and it's time to change and go long. Don't play short, we gotta go long. Here we go, guys. Okay guys, I'm sure you noticed during the game that when the game was well, probably halfway through the second half, we're up by 1 goal. It's really time to look at game management. So I'm just to look at our goal kick. So contrary to how we usually would do our goal kicks, when we're 1 goal up and it's, like I say, halfway through the second half, we don't want to play short any longer. So we need to change our game management style and plan. So when we go long, it would look like this. We have left back and right back and center back. It could even be like this, which my preference would be. Get tight, and our mids are in. Our mids are more concerned with actually being ball side, all side. That's just so if when we go long, if our long is not the hit that we want, it's actually going to we don't want this to happen. The ball goes here and we're not there. If by chance we get a miss hit, it's going to go to our player here. And if we're looking at our strikers, we have 1 deep, but then having one back in. So again, our focus is on the center of the field, not the wings. And depending on who the keeper calls, that's where we're going to move our mids and our striker, being in that area. Alright, thanks guys. Alright, just going to look at some this is a nice solid play here, guys. Defensively on many ends. Even though we end up in a zone for a while, I really want to show you guys how we got here. Really good. First defender here. Watch, first defender's coming over. Perfect. Block the shot. Okay. Receiving, keeping him. No turn. Okay. So much happened well here. Closing him out, not allowing the shot. Again, no turn. Okay. They are trying hard. First defender again, blocking the shot. No shot. Keeping him on his back so he can't turn the ball. Again, coming out. Okay. Again, we come off the possession. This is solid defensive soccer, boys. Really solid. Okay. In your own zone, remaining calm, keeping to the basics. Goal side. They get on their back. Don't let them turn. Here's some more learnings. I'm going to call them wow learnings, boys. Stuff you guys are doing really well. Okay, this is a chance. Well, yeah, we kept the shot. We kept him out of the middle. Okay, keeping him out the side. But I gotta stop. I gotta see this save. This was labeled. Watch Cam touches it, boys. Look, he gets a finger on it, and then it hits the crossbar. Without that touch, it is a goal, and that would have totally changed the game. Okay, that would have made them up 1-0. Okay, very good save. Okay. This play here is a little teaching moment here. So when our keepers come up to the ball, and you can see our keeper right here, we are, I don't know, maybe 6 steps ahead. We just gotta touch the ball with our feet. We can smash that ball out. That's fine. We can clear the ball. We don't want to come to the ball and just because we can't pick it up, leave it there. We just want to touch that ball. This does result in a near scoring, a near goal for them. Certainly a really good scoring opportunity. Look at this distribution. It's a kick. They are all in, so we know that when we're all in, we're going to push the ball out. Okay, I'm going to move that ball hard. Going to slow it down again. Sorry, going to play it again, I should say. See, exactly. That's definitely worth watching a second time. See what I like here? We're being goal side, so we're forcing them to the side. So they're getting this type of shot. Okay? Our keepers are going to stop that. Okay, this is Brett's save. There you go. That's definitely a game winner save there as well. All right, we're up by 1. The wind is a major factor on that save. able to get the ball. Great job. I'd only recommend that if we could jump on the ball. So at the time this ball is kicked, ball it's the wind is very dangerous here. So a great save again, stopping the ball from going in. And when the ball does hit the ground, and when we fall to our knees, can we cover the ball as opposed to shooing it away? We just shoo it away. Okay, if we can cover the ball, then you can lay in the ball even for 5 seconds just to catch your breath, and that gives us a chance to then reset.